brilliant final day at Plantation Field International Horse Trials, one of the Pro Tour Series for 2012, and I'm with the pair that took first and second place. Well done, guys, in the 3-star.
Thank you.
Will Faudree and Karen O'Connor. We're going to do a joint interview, both covering cross-country from yesterday and, of course, the final results today. Starting with Will. Will, you had a clear inside the time on the cross-country yesterday. Very few did, and Paulo blazed around. Tell us about it.
He was super. He's not typically the fastest horse in the world, but as he's gotten older, he's really started to understand the game, and he had a blast out there. He was landing up the jumps and really taking me to the next one, and so I let him go. It was a great fitness run in preparation for Fair Hill, which is in a month's time, and he felt really great and placed around.
And Will, Tremaine Keeper built a pretty big course, and there's a lot of twists and turns here, so getting that time was difficult. Not many did it, and you were easily inside it. What was the trick to that?
With this horse in particular, he doesn't pull, so I am able to turn him quite quickly after the jumps, and like I said, he was really landing and wanting to get away, and so the key to making the time is not necessarily about how fast you go, it's how quick you get away from the jumps and how the tighter turns and the smoother ways in between from A to B. So I was really happy with him.
Okay, back to you in a moment, Will. Karen, you led the dressage from Mandiva. Veronica also went really well. You were out in front on the cross country yesterday. How was your ride out on the course yesterday?
Well, the fun thing for me is with this horse, he's coming back from a pretty serious injury where he broke 6 ribs, oddly enough, at Badminton about 18 months ago. So we rehabbed him this year and came out only competing him at the 2-star level and kept him there all spring, and he had an intermediate run last weekend just to get him going. We've been away all summer. This is his first advanced run back again, and he gave me a really great ride. I was really excited.
Karen, am I right thinking you were 3 seconds over?
Yeah, 1.2. Yeah,
so,
and that was great. He's a very fast horse now. He's very confirmed in his education, and like Will's horse, he's getting ready to go to Fair Hill, and I was holding back on making that decision, but when he went so well yesterday, I thought, okay, I think you're ready, and I'm thrilled for him.
Karen, just an intermediate question. Plantation's developing year in, year out. I mean, the standard this week again has got higher and higher. What's your feelings as a rider around this great course?
Well, it's been wonderful to watch the evolution of this wonderful community competition. I was here for the very first Plantation, I don't know how many years ago. It was on both sides of the road, and now look, I mean, it's just a wonderful backdrop, this beautiful arena, and the whole community gets involved in it, and it's a real pleasure for us. Wonderful care has been taken for the footing, for the horses. The owners are well looked after. It's a fantastic
event.
Yeah.
And Karen, so yesterday you led the field by 3 penalties. We're now going to freeze frame back to show jump. So, Will, you came in as second. You jumped a brilliant clear to put a bit of pressure on Karen. Just tell us about your show jumping round with Paulo.
He's a very good jumper, and where I've had trouble with him in the past is when he'll drop behind my leg. So that was really my focus in the warm-up, was to make sure he was really connected and firing in front of my leg. And he came in and he jumped to super round, and again was really rideable. I rubbed the second fence pretty hard, and then after that I didn't touch.
Did that sharpen him up? Did that make him sort of wake up?
He actually tapped it behind, which I was hoping it. I didn't feel like I had a bad ride into it, but I think that was a good wake-up call, and luck was on my side. It didn't roll out.
Great clear round. Yeah.
And he jumped great.
And Karen, Mandiva, just a 1 down, which cost you the win today. But all in all, I mean, you seem kind of, pretty happy with the week.
Absolutely. It's bittersweet for me. I'm delighted with the horse. Everybody loves to win. I'm disappointed not to win. He gave me a great ride. I cut the turn to the second fence and paid the price. And for me, it's a little emotional because it's the first year of the Dick Thompson Memorial Trophy for the CIC3 star. He's a great friend.
You're saying Dick's owned numerous horse for you, Beco and all, a lot of your greats.
17 horses over a 30-year period that both he and his wife Vida had for me. And we had many, many, many good times. So I'm sad that I wasn't able to get my name engraved on that, but I will be back next year to get that name
win that trophy.
Absolutely.
So your plans now for Mandiva, Fair Hill, and then 4-star in the spring?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Hang on.
Cool
down, Holloway, okay.
One event at a time. He goes to Morven in 2 weeks, and then Fair Hill.
Okay, well done, Karen.
Thank you so much.
And Will, well done. You had a great clear. It's only your second FEI event, which I find amazing that you've actually won. You won Jersey Fresh, and this is obviously one of the biggest wins of your life.
Yeah, I mean, it's the second FEI event I've ever won, so that was really exciting for me. Funnily enough, both of the FEI events I've won have been on this horse, and He's a great horse. He shows up to work every day. You know, I gotta give him a little coffee in the morning to wake him up, but he shows up to work every day, and it's really fun to be a part of his career.
Great. Well, well done, Will Faudree. Great win here at Plantation. Well done, Karen. Guys, that is it from Plantation. We've got another brilliant week here on the Pro Tour Series. We'll look forward to catching up with the next one. That's Woodside in California, next up on the Pro Tour Series for 2012.